Don't you laugh at me, Jet. Don't you laugh at me doing the Stone Cold thing. You asshole. Don't you do that. Anyways, okay. Now that we screamed in everyone's voices, god damn it. Now that we screamed in everyone's faces, people, just so you guys know, you're going into a show where I'm going to be doing random Stone Cold-isms for the entire duration of this fucking thing because Stone Cold's back, and I'm happy, and I don't care about the memes, and I don't care about them TikToks, Jet. I don't care about how bad that stunner was to Vince McMahon. I had a great time. I like to have fun. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not like one of those contrarian hater dudes. I don't like hate things just for the fuck of it, whatever. I'm not the kind of person. I like to enjoy things despite what everybody says about me. So I'm just putting it out there. That was some fun stuff. Jet, what'd you think of the Stone Cold thing?
Definitely wasted a lot of beer.
Okay, but some positives? Come on. Bring them.
I mean, back in the day, he was still cool. I mean, he's still cool now. He hasn't aged. At all. I will say.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, he has not aged at all.
I will say, like he's always looked like he's in his 40s.
But just so you guys know, I don't think that's a compliment, really. But
I mean, if you always looked in your 40s, and then now that you're past 40, I mean, well, nah, that means he looks someone young for his age.
I mean, I'm still insulted for him. I do not like this. The thing is, I'm trying to find a GIF of this. I could have sworn I had a GIF earlier about Stone Cold doing his stunner thing, but apparently I can't find it right now. But this is, god damn it, it's a small image too. Good lord, am I in fucking 1995 today? Like, what is with the internet? Like, or just the computer shit? Like, I've had so many computer problems today. It's fucking unbelievable. But we're gonna be joined later on by Alan and Ganja. They'll be to give you guys some love and whatnot, some happiness. That's the only time you can possibly get that out of this show, because if it's just me, I'm just shooting the shit, yelling about everything that's always wrong with my fucking life. Now, Jet being here, we watched something recently, and good lord, I mean, I probably need these guys in my fucking life to an extent. But we watched this show called Smiling Friends. They're going to be talking about it later on. But I want to ask you about one particular thing that I saw on Instagram. Someone was giving Double Toasted some ideas for like news headlines to talk about in the show tonight. And one of them was something to do with Ben Shapiro's sister. Have you heard about this?
What?
Ben Shapiro's sister. Something happened with her. Do you want to guess what it is?
I don't know. Was she sucking on fucking toes?
No, she was sucking on penis. Apparently she had sex tape and pictures leaked. And everyone's going nuts about it, apparently. But yeah, that was one of the things that someone told Corey to talk about tonight. I saw that on the Instagram post that Kevin Keane put up, and I was kind of surprised by it.
I don't know why anyone even want to watch a sex tape like from the Dry family themselves.
I'm wondering if like Ben Shapiro is going to talk about it too. Like, listen, it's okay if she does it, like. This is the same dude that was going off about Cardi B and is like, oh, she's teaching our children how to fucking have wet pussies or whatever the fuck was going on. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then there's my cat just scratching at my fucking door. You haven't cut off enough paint, you little fuck. But anyways, I yell at my cat. He doesn't know English, though, so that doesn't really go anywhere. But that was one of the stories I saw. Another one that we forgot to talk about, and I didn't really want to talk about it too much. Hello there, Black Knight. How's it going, good sir? Another big one that happened here was our boy Will Smith resigning from the Oscars. We won't talk about that too much, but, it's nice to know that he decided to say, hey, fuck you, I don't want to be part of this. So that was pretty cool. And we're going to be joined very, very soon by our boy. Let me see if it's working. Ganja Guru, can you hear me? Good, sir. No. It's not working. I can't believe it. Jet.
Hello.
Why do you think I have such bad luck when it comes to audio stuff?
I'm going to leave everyone enough time to actually join.
What the hell? How does it mean? That's Zoom. I hit them on the fucking button, and I even waited a little bit. You
got to give them a little bit more than a second. You got to wait. You got to wait.
Oh, and then Gene does your joke. The chat tag did it first. Awesome, Nick. Hey, dude. How's it going, man?
Chat tag didn't do it first. Mike Matei did it first.
I will never understand that joke. But Ganja, you are muted, sir.
Yeah, I'm dark as hell right now.
But no, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I went to war with the monitor you got me today.
How'd that work?
Well, it's working out, and it's actually I can literally see the chat on this side. I can see you on this side. I can see everything going on. So it's like, fuck yeah, thank you very much. But I will say,
I give you blessings.
I know, but I will tell you, I cussed you out for a little bit today.
I know. I know you did.
It's like, oh, fucking goddamn, fucking screw this fucking shit, fuck.
It smells like weed. I know he blew smoke into us.
You know, I gotta tell you, no, not at all. There's no damages. There's no weed smell. There's no. To be honest, I wanted to make a joke. I even had my phone ready. I was looking to see if I could find like a weed stick or like a piece of herb stuck somewhere.
I could swear there was like a little bit of resin on there that I dropped like a dabber on there once.
Yeah,
that might be the old monitor I got here though.
yeah, no, it's nothing like that here. So yeah, just once again, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. And now, hopefully, it makes the show a lot better too, because I can actually read what the fuck you guys are saying. So that's always nice. And no more making fun of me, Alan.
Talking shit about him on the chat now. Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, someone's gonna say some shit and be like, "You motherfucker, I see you right there." You know, because half the time you guys get lucky. Yeah, I don't see what the fuck you're saying. Then you guys survive and shit. So you're not gonna survive any longer. I'm gonna get your ass. But no, man. So tonight, we're gonna be talking about a couple of things here. One being Darkwater. It's a bid bounty that Gene Jeter actually threw our way back in October. And I was waiting for Roxy to come on so we can do some Japanese horror movies. I thought that was her thing. But she's been so busy with stuff that I'm just going to take it upon myself. I already said that about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to do the Japanese horror movies. Week ago. So yeah, I'll be doing that.
Tweaking, huh?
Absolutely. By the way, like you look like Dark Angelic, by the way.
I'm over here just embracing like Christ and talking about my fellow brothers in here who are going to learn the word and teach you all about, Jesus, the prophets, angels and shit.
Is the computer light the only light you got on in there?
I have the light I have on right now is the one light, but that shit got disconnected from the Wi-Fi. So all I got is this bright ass background, and now this pink shit because your logo popped up.
Oh shit! Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I actually like that logo though.
I would call this bisexual lighting if I had to.
Well, shit. Gotta bring up something though with you. I'm gonna get your opinion on this because you have followed this guy quite a bit.
I look like an unlockable fighter in Mortal Kombat right now. Fuck, it's all bad right now.
So yeah, dude, did you hear about Elon Musk buying an entire fucking tenth of Twitter?
Look, all I know is Elon is gonna fight Putin for the safety and like liberty of Ukraine, and I'm looking forward to that hand-to-hand combat from some guy that plays D&D and the other dude who was like ex-KGB and knows like Muay Thai and kickboxing. It's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what to think about this, man. I'm like looking at a situation like this, saying like, well, Elon Musk has had his hand in so many other things, in the last few fucking years. Like, I mean, I feel like that dude's like he's gonna be someone who people talk about like 20 years from now in his history books. Like, ooh, he was so fucking genius, dude.
Fuck you, Gene. Why God look like he's space traveling?
Man, did Ganja just get saved?
I'm looking like a fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson and fucking Cosmos and shit.
I know.
And this is the entrance of the universe, vast and vast. Makes one think about their place in.
But yeah, dude.
Angels aren't real.
So. Another thing that I want to talk about really quick too, because I mean I got no say in this other than the fact that it's like Elon Musk. I mean, for one question I will have to kind of end this whole thing about. Do you still like carry anything that Elon Musk says as any kind of weight because he's such a pusher of cryptocurrency and all that shit? Like, do you give a shit about
him? Motherfucker broke, man. I was doing good. Everything was fine. I was making shmoney. My friends had a chance to make fucking shmoney, and then he had to go on Saturday Night Live and say, "Man, I'm a little special needs, and this is a scam." And I just watched all that investment just go.
Yeah, everyone was like, I especially need to get the fuck out of this crypto bullshit. Like, and everyone just kind of took off and ran, left him alone.
Hey, man, at least I didn't invest family funds or my inheritance or anything like that. I don't know how my folks like that sleep at night.
But so, Jet, really quick too. Like, if something happened, like, who do you need? Like, what do you need to happen for you to kind of like lose all faith in cryptocurrency? By the way, because the first thing that I think of when I think of Elon Musk is crypto. So where are you at that right now? Because I actually haven't talked to you about that stuff, like even personally.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped paying attention to that. Like when Dogecoin started hitting like fucking like $10 and shit. Like I basically stopped looking. And then when NFTs started getting talked about and everything, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this alone.
And just so you guys know, don't nobody get excited. She misspoke. It was not $10. It was 10 cents. Again, that shit is.
I was about to say, in my head, I was like, shit. I wish $10. I wouldn't be here right now.
My bad. 10 cents. Like, if it was $10, then we wouldn't even be here. We wouldn't even fucking be here. We'd be in fucking Hawaii sipping on fucking like pineapple drinks.
Yeah, because with the amount of money that we still have, because me and Jess still have money in it. If that shit hit $10 like today, you're not gonna hear him from me for a couple months. Like I'm fucking going on a long ass vacation, chilling.
I mean, I personally believe that crypto, the way it's being invested in right now, and this is not a financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor or anyone that's went to college or any type of schooling for this type of advice. This is just straight from the bong, if Ganja Guru. But one of the things that I've noticed in the trends of tech and a lot of investment and banking is they're going to get into crypto, especially after the new laws they passed with the executive order under Biden, where a lot of it was trying to go after the scams and like the pump and dump schemes that were going on, like especially with a lot of celebrities. Matter of fact, some celebrities might be looking at jail time in the near future once the the Trade Commission looks at them and starts investigating their practices. But one of the things that I really do believe that you're going to see it kind of become more of a used utility and actually be more legitimate is because if you look at the video game companies, one, they're really embracing it. And this is the only way for like digital currency to really get a pickup is by all these different game companies embracing it. And why I say that is because if you buy Xbox points or PSN points or what the fuck the standard is now for buying games through a third-party system, you don't accumulate money through those points. Even if you buy $20 worth of points, if anything, inflation occurs and those points become worthless later on. So what they're trying to do is make these currencies more valuable and more rare by making them either merit-based through video games like NFTs, like Mahana brought. And NFTs are just non-fungible tokens. It's literally pictures that people put money value behind. It's no different than a dollar bill. But you know, there's a lot more to it than just that. I just gave you the most basic shit. But that's one of the reasons I see it become legitimate. And you have like multi-billion-dollar corporations that are on like Fortune 500 like pages and listed that are buying cryptocurrency right now. So I think if you invest in any type of cryptocurrency, I think you should do your research. And more importantly, just know that you're not going to get really big investment turns. That kind of big run kind of faded out, and you're going to have to ride the next fellow waves that come through and see as these things get more legitimate and more use. Hell, in Florida, they have ATMs now where different cryptocurrencies you can exchange for cash right there.
Really? God
Yep.
Damn.
You don't have to go through Coinbase or anything. You just put the card in there. They say, hey, what crypto do you want to exchange for cash? You do that. You do the gas fee. Gives you the money right there at the ATM.
God damn. Okay, well, I'm actually surprised by that. I would not expect that at all. But here's the thing. One thing I definitely was not expecting at all is to like this shit. So Jet shows me lots of weird anime stuff, lots of weird cartoons and things like that. And for me, I'm not a person really like. I mean, I like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but like for the most part, dude, I don't really like any of that crazy Adult Swim shit. I don't like Family Guy. I don't like South Park. I don't like any of that. And then Jet shows me this crazy show called Smiling Friends.
Oh, bro, Alan is Alan.
Yes, we were talking about that. Jed literally said that when we were watching.
I just wanted my cheese.
Yeah. And that one dude, his buddy, that's fucking me.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck this guy is at this point.
I saw Jet in the little green thing with the wizard hat.
See, that's what I said too. That's literally what I said, and I'm trying to figure out. Okay, who the hell is Pim? Because I know Nico is fucking Charlie.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say if you get me on my good days where I'm not battling my depression or my need to commit violent acts against people that do me wrong and shit, I kind of am Pim, especially at these DT events. Like, hey, let's go to this weird party house, everybody. Let's have fun.
Yeah, no, you really are.
And Nick's just looking at just like, damn, he actually ran to the building. Damn.
No, because you are a smiling fucking friend, dude. Like, there's times where, like, I'm down in the dumps. I will always go back to Vegas.
The one trailer where he's dressed like a cowboy shooting the gun. That just beat me while y'all talking.
No shit. But no, dude. Like, there's moments, man. Like in Vegas, like we talked about that. Like, you just walk around, like, just like, hey, like, oh fuck, Corey's calling me. But Jed, tell them why you're watching Smiling Friends and what you thought about it as I go and answer this call. And
don't forget to answer it like Stone Cold.
I'm not doing that, but I'll be right back.
For real though, you saw the same thing too, Jet? You as that little green thing?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just like, okay, so this is gonna be chat tech people. Like, Nico would definitely be Charlie. Alan would obviously be Alan. Mm-hmm. And then most likely I'm the green parent. It's like I don't know if Gandhi would be Pim. He seems too happy-go-lucky. I feel like that would be more Anthony, if anything. But it's like, there's times where you come off more as Pim or whatever. I feel like you and Alan can also trade off being Pim as well.
Oh, especially at fucking parties. I've been asked, hey man, Ganja, do you got cocaine? why, bro? What the fuck? I'm apparently God's Guru got cocaine now. So, and I had just questioned him, like, hey man, why do you think I got cocaine? Man, because Alan's just bouncing around right now, talking to everyone, asking everybody how he can help their lives be better and improve their speaking patterns, their math skills. He fixed one dude's shoe in the alleyway. Like, yeah, you're right. He's pimps sometimes. He's definitely pimps at party.
Yeah. Well,
he fixed the motherfucker's shoe. I was there for that.
Yeah, dude. He in general, he has a lot of fucking energy, even when he drinks. Like, I remember, like, just in LA, like, a few months ago. And people, if you guys want to be part of that, make sure to go to the CT party, especially when we're going, because it's some fun stuff. But Alan was literally inside of this place called Martin's Cocina. Cocina, but the court is calling it Cochina.
Martin's pig.
Yeah, Martin's prostitutes now. But, no, dude, fucking, but Alan was over there and he was arguing about, I guess my shit wasn't even, like, fully on. What the fuck? Anyways, but no, Alan was arguing with, like about Game of Thrones and shit. Like, just like, hey, it's fucking bullshit, and the Game of Thrones season 8 was fucking trash, blah, 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 and just, like, yelling at people and stuff. So he's always have that energy. But as far as, like, being grumpy and everything, I love that character, literally, I can relate to him so well. And then, like, they're still in the same type of, like, adventure. Like, it's not split up, and these things are only 12 minutes long. And I really appreciate the pace of this, man, because this being so short, it's almost like I didn't have enough time to, like...
Stay out of Mars, Panchia.
Yeah, I know. Panocha. Dude, no, but, like, this was a show that I didn't have enough time to, like, assimilate to the craziness of the show. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? Holy shit. What the fuck again? I can't believe I'm watching this. What the fuck was that? Like, just constantly, to the point where when this was over, like, not only was the episodes over, but, like, the entire season was over, I was, like, shocked that we were done. But what'd you feel about the pacing, though, Jet?
That's a good way to describe it. You made it sound like a drug trip.
I know, pretty much.
Keep talking. I'm talking to someone right now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, well, I mean, have you watched this yet, Gandhi?
Oh, fuck yeah. I've been watching the hell out of this. I actually got introduced to it one of the first pilots that were released on the YouTube channel for Adult Swim. And that's the episode where they go and they try to help this one dude that's suicidal and he wants to kill himself. And Pim's just doing his damnedest to try to show him, like, why the world is so beautiful and why you should live life. And while he's trying to do this the whole time, the world is just shitting on Pim the full time as he's trying to show this dude the reason to live. So as this dude slowly starts to reason, like, hey, it's not that bad and shit, Pim is just fucking dead. Just like the soul is sucked out of him. He's barely keeping on. And Charlie just vibing, bro. That's why you Charlie, bro. You were definitely Charlie. Yeah. Especially when he punches Pim in the stomach that one episode. Yeah. He's acting all fucking crazy and shit.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the things I liked about it so much. But yeah, dude, like, even the animation isn't the best, obviously, some really basic shit here. But they knew that they didn't really have to do anything with it. They just, let's be what it be, So that's something I really, really liked about this too, that it's just willing to, like, not have to try too hard. It's just like a fucking crazy show.
I just like it's finally, because Rick and Morty kind of was this in the original. It kind of turned to something else now, especially with the writers now having a stick up their ass when it comes to making, like, political commentary or cultural commentary, more than just doing, like, reference humor to, like, certain sci-fi tropes or sci-fi media, which was kind of the original 2 seasons of Rick and Morty. This kind of keeps back to that old trope of just having fun, chaotic humor. And I think it's a perfected method of the super jail stuff. Because sometimes super jail will really have these weird, abstract moments where it's just, like, really kind of either an interesting story going on or just complete chaos that sometimes you will just laugh your ass off just from, like, the exaggeration of how either people are dying or the scenario they're fucking coming up with. And I think where Super Jail kind of falls on it, and Jet brings it up all the time, it just becomes a murder fest like Happy Tree Friends towards the end. Yeah. This kind of keeps it within the craziness, but also keeps it balanced within its own universe. For example, the Woodland Demon episode.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween episode. That shit comes out of nowhere. And the way they resolve it, it's not like some horror trope or sometimes, like, comedies or, like, sitcoms, what they'll do is, like, introduce a supernatural character and now they have to defeat this supernatural character in this one-off episode. And now it kind of becomes about, like, oh, it's now a Halloween episode, very specific towards that. Nah, he runs into a Halloween party. They think he's doing blackface and these people proceed to jump and maul his ass.
Yeah.
I will say, like, that's the first time I've been jump scared in a long ass time in a fucking truck. I didn't even see that shit coming.
Yeah, dude.
And that shit was actually terrifying. But then once it gets to the point of, like, hey, bro, it's not blackface, bro. I'm a Woodland Demon. All that scariness that was built up from him chasing Pim is just dropped for, like, a really good payoff joke.
Yeah. And I appreciate that big time. But looking at this though, moving forward, well, for one, Jet, what do you think about the show, and also too, like the animation? Were you bothered at all about how kind of basic it was?
No, I don't actually think this is basic. I think this is more Adult Swim's newer style. Now they got the like gross looking fucking people and a lot of like violent stuff going on. So if you're watching an Adult Swim show, you got to get used to that shit because I don't think they're gonna be changing anytime soon. Yeah. So I wasn't put off by that. I will say what caught my attention with this show was people posting about the different faces that come up during this show. I saw Pim's face near the end of the episode was posted somewhere, and I thought that shit was hilarious. And I was just like, okay, I gotta check this out.
When you need to drink water.
Yeah. No, it was fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, like there's a lot of creepy faces here, and then even like some of the regular people make like weird faces just in certain situations. But that's what I like about the drawing and the animation and whatnot too. But then also like just the storylines and the fact that they can bleep shit, but then still do something so visually intense that's like, what the fuck. Really like that. But yeah, this is a recap, not necessarily a review, so I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of stuff over any of that. I'm just going to say straight up, like, for me personally, I look at this and say that this was so easy to watch, because if this is something that you don't like, when you watch it, you didn't waste a whole lot of time. So this is easy to like share this with your friends, recommend people to watch it. It's simple shit. It's nothing too intense that'll gross you or anything like Big Mouth or anything like that too. There's nothing too offensive here that you'd be really bothered by. So for me, this is a 4 out of 5. I fucking love this like a lot. Like I thought this was a great show to watch, and it reminded me of like a more badass version of like regular show or something like that. But you from what you've seen though so far, Gonjix, I didn't watch all of it unless I got that wrong. But like,
oh no, I haven't watched all the episodes yet. But I just wanted to interject real quick before you ask me the question. Breaking news app on my Microsoft computer. Why did you feel the need to inform me now with a loud ass alert that a Southwest passenger was arrested for masturbating 4 times during a flight?
Did he finish all 4 times?
That's not history. That's not news. That's not culture, music, food. That is completely like TMZ subscription shit. And I did not go there for that. Also, you do pose a good question. Did he come?
They need to know that you're next.
Because like, and also 4 times. So did they catch him? Hey man, put your dick away. And he's putting the cards around, paying out drinks and shit. Hey! I told you, put that away, sir. Just kept building up after that.
Yeah, dude. No, it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, dude. Shit, dude. There was another story too of someone like grabbing some girl like on the flight, and then like, like they had to tape him to like the chair and everything. It was fucking insane. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. People like maybe like them not riding planes for so long because of the pandemic. They just went back on. It's like, let's just fucking lose our shit, man. Blah, whatever the fuck. But yeah, dude, I just
TSA sucks. The airport's a hassle. God damn, I never felt the need to break my mind like that.
I never felt the need to jack off 4 fucking times. Like,
just crazy. channel my inner bonobo and shit just start fucking beating off.
Yeah,
side.
And it's not even a lot of room there too. Like every fucking like pull, you're gonna hit the seat.
Yeah, you're just gonna be like fucking trying to jerk off.
Yeah.
The blanket over you.
And by the way, do they grab the hair of the person in front? Like just just grab a fucking fistful.
Hey man, don't look at me, bro. I'm just trying to adjust my belt.
I know, right? Oh, that belt. I hate that. As a fat dude, they need to work on those fucking belts. God damn it.
Bro, I sometimes look weird. All right, so I have a ritual when I get on the plane. All right, for y'all don't know, when I was a kid, I had foot surgery. And one of the things that was a result of my foot surgery, I don't have proper blood flow to my feet. Mm-hmm. So if I sit for a long time, I tend to get, my feet tend to get inflamed. So they grow a little bit. Nick got to see my clown feet at Universal when I walked 6 goddamn hours to stand for another 6 fucking hours.
That's pretty awesome.
Flame. But so one of the things I do is like, and by the way, I take a shower, by the way, before I do this. I don't ever get on a plane nasty as fuck because some people do that for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
I take my shoes off, put them on the chair. I put them under my chair though, because gravity makes sure it hits that bar on the back. And I put my feet under the chair, so just in case it's a little funkage, ain't nobody gonna smell it. I loosen my actual physical belt. So I make sure to get on the plane first because I try to do this with people there, and they just think I'm about to whip my dick out.
Yeah.
What I'm really doing is freeing the pooch so I can breathe better on this flight. But when these motherfuckers start loosening their belt, right away they start looking.
Dude, that's fucking great.
So I do that real quick. I take all my shit out of my pockets and put it in the little cubby because ain't nothing worse when you sleep.
Wait, in the cubby?
The little cubby thing they got in the front.
Okay. I know they call it a cummy. Holy shit.
No, that's what's later in the flight. That's 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. This guy had 4 cummies and fucking.
I gotta beat his record, man. I'm going for 5. But that's my little ritual, and some people just look at me like I'm weird. But that's the most comfortable way for me to fly. Is I gotta go like as close as I can to being at home.
Yeah. No, I mean, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I get you, man. But yeah, but as far as the show goes, Smiling Friends, from what you saw, what would you rate this out of 5?
Oh shit, this is like a 4 out of 5, bro. I'm waiting for the season to end and see how this develops and how the characters continue to interact with each other. But every episode I've watched so far, I've really enjoyed.
Yeah. And then Carnage Rage. He says since Cody Rhodes is now back in WWE, do you think we're going to see him versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship? Still a stupid name to call your championship, by the way. I actually agree with that. But no, I do think Cody Rhodes is definitely going to be taking on Roman Reigns, but not this month and not even in the summer. I think that's going to be a thing that's going to be building up to the very end of the year because you got to keep in mind Cody Rhodes has a multi-year deal with WWE now, so they're going to make sure to kind of like stretch this as far as they can because I'm going to be honest, I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to be selling out arenas with his stupid blonde fucking hair and everything. He didn't even do that shit for AEW. Imagine WWE. Now that Stone Cold's back and no.
I got a question to ask you. That thing you shared in our personal chat of that god awful stunner. Did that happen at WrestleMania?
Yeah, last night.
Man, Vince got kicked in the dick in front of a world audience.
It was so fucking funny, dude. It was so funny, but it was also just really, really entertaining. I was so happy about I'm a Stone Cold geek, man. About to be 80. I think 76 years old.
That man got kicked in the dick and he fell back and his leg bent.
Yeah.
I don't know how that shit didn't break.
I know. But god damn, it's almost like he shouldn't be out there in the ring. But yeah, dude, that was fucking amazing. Yasuo fan says I don't fly enough to have a ritual. When was the last time you actually flew? Was it in Chicago there? Yasuba fan. And tell me what you were doing or when you flew before that because yeah, dude, that Chicago thing, 2019. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, Chicago that night too. If anyone who wasn't used to Chicago weather, man, it was so fucking cold too. That was the whole thing. My feet were hurting, and you gotta deal with that. I bet you. Do you feel like worse about your feet, by the way, Ganja? Like when it's cold?
For some reason, no. The cold actually helps my feet. It's really just heat and sitting too long that really gets to them, and I don't know why. And I think I might have that neuropathy thing that everyone fucking talks about. The result of loving too much sugar and high protein diet and all that.
Yeah, like diabetes, right?
It's not diabetes, but it's one of those diseases that you get right before you get diabetes.
Ah, okay, yeah.
It's a precursor to the sugars.
Yeah, fuck. No, because I was dealing with that a little bit too. I'm just like, fuck, dude, like my feet hurt.
And I can't catch the sugars, man. I've been making too many like diabetic jokes recently because one of our friends is diabetes, and we have that type of relationship. So I've been making like all kinds of jokes like that, and I can't be like going 4 months hard on his sugar and how much he can't have cookies and like dangling caramel chocolates in front of him and shit. And then suddenly my ass got to be doing like shooting up shit like I'm a heroin junkie. So I gotta watch my eating habits a little bit, but man, burgers are too good, dog.
No, that dude, that particular guy, I won't say his name, but like I was telling him, I was like, man, dude, like the best day of my life is not like going somewhere or traveling, whatever, man. I just wish I could like just sit there and just eat a bunch of shit and like eat this and eat that. I might do that soon, man. I'm gonna give me some pizza, get some Cheetos, and I'm just going off and off like for fucking 2 minutes uninterrupted, and then finally he hit just really quick. He goes, yeah, I wish I had that too. Like it was like, oh, I just hit on something. Like my bad. I'm sorry that you got that.
I don't know why, but I picture it more sexual. Just like, yeah, I could go for that too, Diaz.
Oh yeah. Cheetos. I'm fucking Homer Simpson shit. You know what Senpai says?
I has that because of fibro. Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah, shit. My bad. Fibromyalgia. My mom has that too. So I didn't know those two things actually intertwined about the feet thing. So holy shit, Yasuba, I did not know that.
Well, it's just multiple diseases that can have it, but that's the most popular one. Like people be like, "Oh man, I got fibro." Nah, you probably just a little bit of like.
I got Google fibro.
Yeah, you got Google fiber, bro. You just chunky. You need to lay on the sugar.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, Senpai says I flew from Houston and then to Vegas. That doesn't sound like too bad of a flight. Like me, when I think about like where I'm gonna be going soon, like I always think about like how easy it is to go to Vegas. That shit's awesome. And Austin will only be like 2 hours. But going to like New York, dude, I don't even like that fucking place, and that's like a 6-hour flight for me. It's fucking hell to get there.
You've been there twice already.
Oh, I hate that fucking.
You've been
place,
to New York
dude.
twice already, and you hate it.
I'm planning on doing it again because Jet wants to go back there and actually do shit other than go see DT, and I'm like.
Let me know when y'all do that.
Yeah, I will, because it might be happening pretty soon. You know,
I'll try to tag along, go see the Great Apple with y'all. You know, Go see Harlem. Go to Broadway show. Get y'all to join the Communist Party. I mean, go see a Broadway show.
Yeah, fucking bitch. I'm just gonna ruin it for everybody. I'll be like, actually, this is all capitalistic, and then I'm gonna get kicked out. Or
I'm just gonna sit there and just love every minute of it. I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Well, yeah, because I don't know any terminology. What fucking argument am I gonna win over there? Like, fucking just. Oh yeah, well you're a bitch. Commie. Whatever the fuck, Carter says, sorry to interrupt again, but I had to say that WWE can keep Cody Rhodes, but AEW has Samoa Joe, and Joe don't mess around. Very, very true. Although Joe is in Ring of Honor, ROH, to build them back up from the garbage that they are.
Jet hasn't come back yet, and we kind of got over the Super Best Friends show. So I kind of want to ask you, because it's a really big thing, and I know a lot of people are watching it. How was WrestleMania this year?
No, it's pretty good. Jet is back, though.
Never mind then. I just put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah, I want to do that because, especially nowadays, you get told that you're a sexist or something. But no, dude. No, WrestleMania was fucking amazing.
I didn't do that myself. I'm sorry.
I know. I just, well, if Alan was here, we'd be. Well, then again, if Alan's here, we'd be picking on him. So it's all good. We all fight. We all talk shit, make shit look.
He's
bad.
Looking for his cheese right now.
But moving on though, Smiling Friends. I gave it what I gave it. Which is 4 out of 5. You gave it a 4 out of 5. But Jet, I'm really curious what you gave it, because the biggest question I want to ask you about the show is how'd you feel watching it a second time? Because you never do that. And I was very, very surprised that you decided to give this another chance while watching it with me.
No, I didn't break my rule. Like I said, I'll only rewatch if I'm watching it with someone who hasn't seen it before. Me by myself, I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this show was honestly pretty funny. Like, there hasn't been very many Adult Swim shows that made me laugh recently. I fucking hate Mr. Pickles. I think that show's garbage. Couldn't really get into Rick and Morty. And there's a couple that came out that I just have. I hate Squidbillies. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there.
Really?
I don't even like fucking hillbillies. Why the fuck would I sit there and want to watch?
I thought you would just like the idea of just like these squids acting like the most white trailer trash things you could possibly imagine. It's literally white foolishness disguised as squids.
It has to be funny too, and I'm sorry. I watched more episodes of that show than I even want to admit. I think I watched like 20-something episodes of it. I cannot get into that shit. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
There was one episode, Jet, and I'm sorry, but like this is the only reason I fucking like that show, and they got me with this joke, is they had started an Indian casino in the town, and everyone was going there to party and shit and like do drugs and gamble. And Earl and the grandma get really deep into it, and they go on a really big bender. And one night, like the little kids just sitting there, and they crash to the fucking house drunk driving, and they fall out the truck. And the mom looks up, Junior, get me my life savings so we can go back to the Indian casino so we can get us some cocaine.
God damn. Okay.
I just started laughing my fucking ass off. And it's not even that funny.
That's because you can relate to that shit.
Because I know a lot of people that would go to the Indian casino to get some cocaine.
I mean, hey, if it hits
yes,
home.
I am copying that one Southern comedian the way he says cocaine. Because I think that's the best way and the most proper way to say cocaine.
No, I watched a show called How to Catch a Smuggler, and the way they say is like cocaine, and like they have an echo. So it's like, yo, like we found some cocaine.
And the way you're saying that, man, sounds like a Pepsi product. I want to try it.
That sounds awesome. I was like, oh shit, give me some cocaine. But overall, Jet, what would you rate this show, especially after a second time? And did it change at all when you watched it the second time, as far as rating goes?
Honestly, it became funnier the second time I watched it, mostly because of your reactions. For me, watching it, like, I got through it in literally, like, one night, because, once again, the episodes are only 12 minutes. And, honestly, I feel like the show's not really offensive, to be honest. There's nothing that will really make you go, like, oh, man, this fucking show, like, here we go again with this fucking bullshit. They love to pull, like, some fucking... No, the show it's dark humor that actually works. And it's actually funny. Like, the first episode has a twist right at the beginning that's honestly, like, it's dark, but it's actually pretty fucking hilarious. And it ends in a way that's actually it's hopeful. Most of the episodes actually end very hopeful.
Yeah, which is surprising. And I'm actually...
Actually, never mind. I think all of the episodes end hopeful, to where it's just like, oh, man, this ended off giving me a bad taste in my mouth. They're just kind of like, oh, okay.
Which is funny because it ends hopeful for the characters they're trying to help. But it always tends to hurt the Smiling Friends that try to help.
Yeah, exactly.
True. It actually says something about real life too, to be honest.
Yeah, the no good deed goes unpunished kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, dude.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5, like you guys said. I think the only real problem I have with it is that while it does help in like getting through it, I feel like they, since it's only 12 minutes like per episode or whatever, I feel like they actually could have put more episodes out.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure like when the season 2 comes out, like it'll be probably even longer, as well as the fact that like maybe they already have some ready. You know what I mean? That's what Cuphead did. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, but overall, you're right. Oh, go ahead.
And yeah, I said 4 out of 5, but it feels like cartoons as of recently have been getting a lot shorter now. And they're not 23 episodes like they used to be in like the 90s or whatever. They're just straight up like, 15 minutes, no, 12 minutes. Maybe like 8 minutes per episode. If you're going to do that, I feel like you should at least have a 24 episode season.
Yeah, which is true. I mean, like, then again, it's like, I liked how short it was, so I mean, we just differ. It's just, I don't want to spend my time, like, binging the fuck out of something. I don't have enough time. And there's a lot of shit out there, so it's like, I kind of, but my life is way different than everybody else's.
Yeah, mine's more of a nitpick, if anything, but yes, it's still 4 out of 5.
Well, damn, I'm surprised that we all pretty much give it the exact same rating. It's pretty cool to see that happen here. I was going to review Dark Water, but the thing is, though, I'm going to do that tomorrow for a post-show, and whether or not I'm rated by DT Gameplay, I'm just going to do it then. I feel like a review that only I watch, I want to... Yeah, Gene's like, oh, shit. Yeah, dude, I just rather do that because it'll be a long one, and I just don't want them having to sit here and just be forced to hear me talk about some shit they didn't see.
No, but I like you running your mouth.
You do? I highly doubt that shit. I guess I can talk about it. We'll talk about it, actually. I'm going to go ahead and if you guys have questions, you guys can ask me in the call, too, if you want to. I'm not going to force you to be part of this or whatever. But the thing is, though, is that, I've watched a few horror movies already, some Japanese horror movies that Marissa's like, I'm going to do a post-show, and then, yeah, it never happens. Yeah. But we'll see. I do think we should talk about this because I have another Japanese horror movie that I'm not going to say which one it is yet that I'm going to be doing soon, too. So I can just use it for that post-show for that. But really quick, so Gina, I want you to answer this for me. I didn't look this up myself, but this story reminds me of something that me and Jet watched about the Cecil Hotel. There's this, Ganja, do you know about this, the Cecil Hotel situation?
I think that's the one where the chick ends up in the water filtration system.
Yes. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised you actually got, because like, because you talked about the trailer on the show, and I think I reviewed it once, but that hotel has a lot of shit going on, like. The dude the Night Stalker dude, like he used to live there and shit. There was a bunch of
I kind of want to stay there just to get into the spooky factor of it.
Yeah, no, I would not fuck it. You would want to stay there?
Yeah, fuck it. I like the idea of exploring haunted places.
You do want to be stuck in a fucking water filtration unit?
Look, man, we both know if I was gonna go out, water filtration is gonna be like probably the second way.
I guess so. I don't know because like
all the times I smoke bongs and water filtered in my pipe, it's only right that I go out the same way.
I would imagine that drowning is a really fucked up way to die. Not to mention a really fucked up way to stay dead.
It's all right. It just burns a little bit. You go to sleep. It's okay.
For real?
Yeah, I literally drowned at the beach once. That's literally what happened. You drink the water, you pass out, and maybe if you're lucky, some nice Cuban gentleman will save you from the current.
And, yeah, Jesus Christ. And that's kind of weird, too. It's like some nice Cuban gentleman, I feel like he was like, I'm going to make out with him. Oh, he's dead. Fuck, wake up. Yeah. Some shit.
I was trying to save this one, I swear.
I won't do that other shit again. But no, dude, so essentially that's what I thought about this the entire time, where I was like, oh, shit, this maybe is something about, something about the Cecil Hotel. Although this came out in 2002, and I believe that situation happened after 2002. I don't know. But, obviously, we pretty much already know what the twist is probably going to be, is that somebody was actually in a water filtration unit. But the way this story kind of progresses throughout the entire thing is that, I forgot her name, Yoshima. She just had this breakup with her husband or whatever. They just split up, and she has the kid. She has custody of the kid. And, which is so surprising, Gene, that it's a coincidence, because it feels so similar to the Cecil Hotel story. But... yeah, she has this breakup or whatever, breaks up with her husband, and the movie starts off with her going through these proceedings, talking to, these people that are helping her out, and doing all the paperwork and stuff to officialize the divorce. They're basically just they're asking her, like, hey, so, give us some examples of, like, how this guy used to treat you. And she's basically like, he used to, like, have me read horrible fucking stories and used to treat me like shit and yell at me. But it was really odd, that particular part of, like, he had me read terrible stories. Because now in my head I'm thinking, okay, are you so lost within those stories that he had you tell that you kind of got traumatized, and now whatever happens in the movie is going to be something that you're manifesting because of his fucking stories? Or did he drug you or something? Like, that's what I was going with the entire movie. Like, I was having confirmation bias essentially. But no, man. She goes upstairs. She goes on top of the roof. She sees this red purse, whatever. Her kid keeps fucking running away. That's not piss, by the way. That's water. But the thing about this movie too that was just kind of odd for me is like, even though we're starting off kind of interesting, talking about like her divorce and how bad and evil her husband may or may not have been. They have like really awful lens in the beginning, man. Like, it's like this piss yellow, disgusting fucking look. And I know they're trying to get through to you like, oh, it's dark water. It's probably dead body juice mixed in with the water, whatever the fuck.
This
But
shit funky.
yeah, just like something just to make you feel like disgusted or whatever. But it's like when a movie starts off like that, I'm more, and then it's kind of cheaper made, and it's from Japan. I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to watch this. It's gonna be fucking gross. So I actually watched this twice because when I watched it the first time, I kept leaving, and I was having issues on the platform I was watching it on. You guys probably know what platform I'm talking about. And then I had to watch it again on Tubi. So it's actually free. If you guys want to watch this yourselves, you guys can. And this is a great movie to watch with like a loved one. Like this is a couples movie. And in the sense of like, when I say a couples horror movie, I mean like something that your girl will probably grab onto you, or even you might grab onto your girl like, oh shit, some creepy fucking shit. This is.
I just grab on a Diaz. Save me.
Yeah, I know. You'll grab my leg that one time.
It was such a smooth leg, dog.
I know. See, and now you can say it too. My legs are better. Thank you. No.
I wouldn't go that far.
I work on my legs. God damn it. Actually, not really. I should do that very soon. God damn it. But no, man. So I think it's very atmospheric. I think it was really, really creepy. But at the same time, what this movie does that I kind of don't like is that it finds its mode of being atmospheric and kind of creepy, and then just stays in it forever. Like, it not meandering or anything, but just kind of like for instance, something that kind of surprised me is the American version of The Ring, whereas something happens, you see that creepy tape, whatever, they do some jump scare, there's a death, it's like, oh fuck, that's a lot of shit going on, right? And then just kind of like boring, and then kind of creepy and atmospheric, but then not so much, maybe some comedy, and then a tape comes back, and now everything's fucking scary, and now things are violent, now it just keeps like building up. This is like, no, like, there's a creepy fucking leakage on our roof, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And then, we keep seeing this little girl every time we go on an elevator. And then, my daughter keeps getting lost, and she's looking after this red purse, and blah, blah, blah. And, is it my husband who's starting this shit? Is he fucking with us? All these things are going on, and then they don't get confirmed or unconfirmed. It just keeps doing weird shit. And for me, it made this movie feel so long, and it's already like an hour and 41 minutes. So it's like, all right, you need to fucking like, get it going, like move along. This girl loses her fucking daughter like 10 fucking times, dude. And then like her daughter keeps seeing this red purse. She keeps having hallucinations. There's a creepy scene where she's like, holding a purse and she's smiling like, and it's like, that was a creepy scene or whatever. But like, I've seen Pulse do way creepier shit, and I've seen Ringu and Ju-on do incredibly more creepy shit, because Japanese horror movies, they let to go full force with like the violence or creepy images, whatever the fuck, some creepy shit. And this is just like, okay, little Asian girl, like ooh, creepy, terrifying little Asian girl, and it's like,
they do the same thing they did with The Ring, like not The Ring, fuck, which is the one with the house, the little boy constantly just scared him. It's just like Grudge. An Asian little boy, yeah, the Grudge,
yeah, that shit, yeah,
I kicked that little fucker. He don't scare me.
You saying that, he scares the fuck out of you.
Nah, man, I'm not a little kid just staring at me and shit. I mean, like, bro, I grew up with my relatives doing Santeria shit. Like, I remember seeing statues of like Michael killing the devil and shit in the hallway. You need to hit me with some like really hardcore shit if you want to scare me. Not some Asian kid just going.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you though. It's like, yeah, you can't just do that. Oh, it's like, oh, that's creepy. And plus, like, what Ju-on and Grudge did better is like they have really interesting creative ways of like there's a hand that pops off in the back of someone's head or whatever the fuck. So like that was kind of cool. Apparently for cliche, there's people walking around offering BJs. That was interesting.
That money, dog.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or have fun if it's not for profit.
But thank you very much for being over here, then, Cliche Replay, and hopefully no one's offering you BJs. Don't say yes to a BJ that's offered to you when someone's just walking around. Like, I don't know, it just seems kind of...
I don't know, I sometimes can't resist a good deal.
what's a? I mean, you don't even know. What's the deal? What's a good deal on a walking BJ?
Getting your dick sucked by a complete stranger. Just walking. Let's say I was going down to the library. My day was going to be normal, and just suddenly I bumped into the right stranger. And I just got my dick sucked. Sometimes it's okay.
But it's okay. So that actually fits something I've been saying for years. Where a blowjob is a blowjob. It doesn't matter if it's like I never heard of like a bad blowjob. Like what's that?
I'm assuming someone of like my sexual attraction, which is I'm a heterosexual dude, also known as cis.
Yeah, but if you close your eyes, it's just lips.
You just said a mouth is a mouth. I don't agree with that statement at all.
You over here, you're welcoming free blowjobs in the middle of the fucking street, and yet, but it's a dude's mouth, so it's not cool. It's still a mouth. Still a mouth, bro. Cliche replay, there are bad BJs. Well, shit, okay. I never had one. I never even seen a dude have one. But I don't walk around like, hey, dude, you getting good blowjobs? Yeah? Okay, cool. Take care.
We should check on each other's homies and make sure everyone's getting a good BJ.
Mauricio, I did say an ass is an ass. But I don't like ass, though, so that's different. I'm still not gay.
You just say very gay things.
Oh, Gene says, I had an ex, she was whack. What? So you've experienced the bad blowjobs? How do you do a bad blowjob? You're just like, like, is it like that? Or you just going, like, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm glad
probably teeth.
Oh yeah, but then that's like that's like them having like a big penis or something, Like, come
what?
On. Yeah, well, cause like you can't.
What?
No, cause every dude always says, "Oh, I wish I had a big dick" or whatever, right? Or I have a big dick. Yay, I'm a big dick guy. Well, explain blowjobs then, cause that must suck. She has to not cut into your shit, going like a fucking Japanese horror movie and shit. It's like impossible.
I just figured she would just catch her teeth with her lips, but what do I know?
Can you do that?
I can't, but I want to see you try.
You literally say, I want to see you try. I'm too late.
You're already doing it. I'm finished.
I know. I'm going to. Yeah. You're going to finish 4 times like that fool in the fucking airplane.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, as Gene said though, like this movie definitely is psychological and it's atmospheric as fuck. That's the thing that I feel like is really good about this. Where I think that, because I'm gonna give my rating for this, and it's a 2.5 out of 5. And the reason why I'm giving it a 2.5 out of 5 is just because of the fact that like this movie seems to get comfortable with retaining the audience by just doing the same shit, and that's cool. Like I like that. And it's effective, and that's why I'm giving it points for being effective. But as far as like really like there's something here that was in my memory of like, oh shit, like when that part comes on, I'm gonna make sure to not look, or I am gonna look, or I want to like share this and show somebody else, or I want to get somebody else's reaction to this. I wouldn't do that with this movie. This movie is just like I'm chilling, or going on Tubi, me and my girl just kind of laying down in bed. It's like, hey, want to watch something scary? I guess. And then we put on fucking, Tubi. And then this comes on, Dark Water. And this is great for that. This is a great movie to watch with a girl or your boy. Like, it's just like, your lover, essentially. That would be really, really cool. And I feel like
Tubi, and then she blew me.
Yeah. That's better than Netflix and chill.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like Tubi and blew me. Okay, I fucked it up, actually. That was...
You gotta do the whole round. You just can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I tried to skip through it, man. I fucked up the whole joke. Oh, shit.
Benito. You ain't angry Benito.
I know. Benito's like, oh, that shit sucked.
Bad joke.
But no, dude.
Does his ass pop in? No, he's too white.
Yeah, I know. He probably is. No, I don't like white people in this show.
You got a better credit score than me, boy.
The only white people that are allowed in here is Alan.
And that's barely there. That's because of fucking, what is it called? The thing that Republicans get mad at. Shit. You know what? Bad joke. Continue.
Oh man. Thank you for Gene. Yeah, this would be a great movie to watch when it's raining. Fuck yeah. Or just like barely like just being in a room and just having like just not darkness but just like overcast and just quiet. Like I feel like if you watch this and you live in an apartment, it probably won't have the same effect. But if you're living in your house just and you're lonesome or whatever, this movie could fucking get under your skin. But I will say the Cecil Hotel story itself is scarier than this movie. But maybe this movie wasn't trying to be extremely scary. I think it was just one of those movies that you just get like lost in it, man. You sit in there, you watch the movie, it's in front of you, it's a dark fucking room, and all of a sudden you're just like, what's gonna happen? Oh shit. But if you're a guy like me who's seen a ton of these, you're kind of like like my cynical ways are not escaping me at all, and this shit's really starting to kind of get on my fucking nerves because of how long it is. So yeah, 2.5 out of 5 for me. It's average, right down the middle. You know what? I think I should watch the American version actually because I did that with Pulse. I've seen Pulse like a bunch of times way back in the day, and the Japanese version's definitely better. I'm wondering if this version's better than the American version, so I might have to check that out. I accidentally watched the American version at first too, by the way, and I saw like the first like 5 minutes, and those two movies actually start pretty much the same. Like as far as like the dialogue with the with the paperwork people and all that shit too. So it's kind of cool how that worked out. But anyways, yeah. But thank you very much for that bit, Bounty Gene, and we're gonna continue doing those Japanese horror movies, man. I got one more. And then there's another one that you said to do instead, but I'm going to do both because you waited so long for me to do them. So, yeah, 2 more for you. It should be fun as fuck. And then I'm going to do, after I'm done with all of them, I want to do a top 10 of my favorite Japanese horror movies and where they land. Because, gotta tell you, everyone talks about Ringu and Ju-on so much, but my list might be a little bit different than lots of other people's. But, with that being said, I've talked up a bunch. We're doing a 50-minute show right now. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Ganja Guru. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm about to shoot heroin, dude.
Let's do this, baby. Finally shoot up on stream. Amazon, let's go.
But no, dude. Do you have anything to plug at all or not really?
We're doing the Lottie podcast. We got some things going on. I don't know if y'all heard, but the Metro tried to kind of commit suicide. Everyone decided to have a final battle. We're the last show that's standing. So with that being said, go check out the newest podcast. They went and found out their own shit. But if you don't check them out, go check out Lottie Podcast. We'll be coming back pretty soon in episodes. If I can get everybody to answer like goddamn messages at once.
I know. It's hard to do that nowadays. But people, we're out of here. Goodbye. We love you so much. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn this off. Wait, we got the hose in his house. The Chinese and American version. Dude, fuck yeah. We'll do that for you. Hell yeah. I'll do that before I'm able to do my top 10 list, whatever, so I can, include that within my my top horror movies.
I watched the Brazilian version, the brown eye.
You're fucking stupid. We're getting out of here. That was a great last minute, though, Gene. You are the shit. Thank you so much. I love you, sir. You're awesome. We're getting out of here. Turn on VLC, goddammit. There we go. Woo! Woo! All right. We're done. Go watch Double Toasted. I know you guys like them so much. You know, precious Double Toasted. Fuck them. Anyways, all right, guys. Goodbye.
Jennifer Lopez can't sing, Brightburn.
Say toast, everybody. Attack the chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah!